What's going on, you guys? Welcome back again. My name is Daniel and welcome back to the channel. Today in this video I'm going to walk you step by step how to create your first Facebook ad. Now if you're watching this video, chances are you have a business and you want to start running ads to your business. You want to start selling on Facebook, because we all know that Facebook is the GOAT when it comes to targeting your audience and having a lot of precision and accuracy, which is a word that I like to use very much, because that is exactly what Facebook is known for, because of all the data that they have about everyone on the platform. So this video is going to walk you step by step on how to create your first Facebook ad, and I'm going to show you exactly what not to do and what to do in order to have the best results when creating your ads, so that you can have the maximum return on your ad investment. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So now we are here inside of my Facebook Ads Manager. And how did I get here? So first you want to do is to come here, you type into your browser business.facebook.com. It takes you to your business manager. Now, if you haven't seen the video I made about creating your business manager and setting up your pixel before you start running ads, you need to go watch those, because you cannot get here unless you've set up the two videos. I'll leave them in the cards and links in the description as well. So go watch those and come back to this video, or whatever you want to do. It's your choice, but I recommend you go watch those first. So now we're here in my business manager. I'm here in my ads manager, which is where you want to set up your ads. Now, one thing that you might find confusing is when you come here inside of your Facebook page. This is your regular Facebook page. This is an example Facebook page for one of my very good friends and client that I've been working with for months now. And if you make a post on Facebook page, there's something that will pop up just below your post, and it's called the Boost Post feature. That's one thing that most business owners use in order to get visibility. But I can tell you categorically right now that if you are already doing this, if you're already using the Boost Post feature inside of Facebook pages, you are wasting money, and you are most likely not going to see any return on your investment. You don't want to do that. If you desire to have a lot of visibility, then what you want to do is go into your business manager, create your ads just as I'm about to show you right now, and you will be guaranteed results. Okay, now let's do it. So the first thing you want to do is to come into your business manager, like I've said, and as you see right here on the top left corner, you will see the create button right here. Now this is where you create your campaigns. Now Facebook ad is structured into three segments. We have the campaigns, we have the ad sets, and we have the ads. Now I will show you exactly what each one of these things do. Okay, so the campaign is the overall campaign. I mean, what is your objective? What are you trying to accomplish with Facebook ads? Are you trying to generate leads? Are you trying to get video views? Are you trying to drive traffic to your website? Are you trying to do pretty much anything? So the campaign is where you specify what you want to do. So when I create select create right here, it's going to bring us to a screen right here, and this is your campaign objective. The campaign objective, we have brand awareness, reach, traffic engagement, app installs, video views, lead generation, messages, conversions, catalog sales, and store traffic. So these are some of the things that you can target for when you're trying to create a campaign. So let's say, for example, we want to drive traffic to our website. In this case, we want to drive a ton of traffic to our website. This is exactly where we do that. So we select traffic, okay, and we do continue. Now we are in the ad set section. Now we've specified what we want to do. We already told Facebook that we want to drive traffic to our website. Now this is the campaign structure. This is where we name our campaign. This is where we specify the budget and some other little things that I'll show you in just a second. So your campaign name, you want to give it a name, something unique, something that is identifiable. If you have a lot of campaigns, you want every single one of them to be different from each other. So let's do traffic campaign. Traffic campaign, that's what we're trying to accomplish. Drive traffic. I'm typing with one finger here, so bear with me. So right now, all this little details, it says buying type auction. You want to leave it at that. Campaign objective, just like we said, it's going to be traffic. And A/B testing, we don't want to get into that. That's a whole different beast on its own. And campaign budget optimization. Now, Facebook has two options when it comes to specifying your budget for your campaign. You can do the campaign budget optimization or the ad set budget optimization. Those are two things that I may make another video. I will make another video about, so that you can know specifically what the difference is. But if you're just getting started, I would say just do campaign budget optimization. Now, your campaign budget. How much should your campaign budget be? Again, I'll make a video about campaign budget now to know exactly what your campaign should be. But if you're watching this video, chances are you're just getting started and you just want to start very small and you want to go from there. Okay, so your daily budget. Now, this is how much you want to spend in one single day, and you may have at least, $20, $5, I believe, is what Facebook will accept as the minimum daily budget. So that way you can have, a lot of results for, your ad spend. So Facebook can, push your content to your ideal audience. So let's say, for example, we want to do $20 a day. Now we specify that, and every other thing you want to leave as is. Campaign B strategy, lowest cost. You want Facebook to find your best customers at the lowest possible cost. So now we click next. All right, so we are in the ad set. So the ad set is a subset of the campaign. Now the campaign is where we specified what our campaign objective is. The ad set is where we are going to specify where we want to drive traffic, meaning our website URL, the type of audience that we want to target, and so on and so forth. So since we're driving traffic to a website, okay, we will select the website option here. We have website, application, or apps on your phone. We have Messenger, we have WhatsApp. So if you want to do WhatsApp or Messenger, you can also create that. So everything else here, we're going to leave as is because we don't want to mess with anything. So the start date. I'm recording this video today, September 5th, 2021 at 1:23 p.m. That's what the time is right now. So we want to leave the start date. If you want your ads to start immediately, you want to leave it right now as is. So when Facebook reviews your ad, it's just going to start right away. But if you want to schedule for a time in the future, this is where you do it. So you have the calendar popping up. Let's say I want my ads to start running on Monday. I'm going to come here, and you always want your ads to start at 12 midnight. So that way Facebook has an entire day to run your ads to people, to show your ads to your audience. So I'm going to do 12:00 a.m. Okay. So if you want to set an end date, meaning you want your ads to end at some point in the future, you can select that. But if you want to keep running it, you can just leave that unchecked. So this is where I find most interesting with Facebook ads. This is where you can target. This is where you can specify that this is the type of audience that I want to show my ads to. So this is where you tell Facebook. So let's say, for example, for this ad, we want to target entrepreneurs. People who are interested in entrepreneurship, people who are trying to start a business. This is where we specify, okay? Now, as you can see here, we have custom audiences. That's if you have some other custom audiences. I'll make a video about custom audiences, but we don't want to mess with that. Now, location, okay? Location is already specified as the United States. That's where I am right now. But if you are somewhere else, maybe you're in the United Kingdom, you can edit this out, and you can include, say, the United Kingdom, right? United Kingdom, boom, right there. So let's say you want to target entrepreneurs in the United States and in the United Kingdom. This is where you specify. And since we already set that, and you want to specify the age as well. So right now the default is 18 to 65, but let's say we want to target anywhere from age 21, because that's when people, really become an adult. That's when, people are making money. They're trying to, start businesses. I'm not saying 18-year-olds cannot, but I mean, this is just an example. So let's say we want to target 21 to 65 plus, okay? We'll leave it as that. And we want to target all genders, both male, female, trans, everybody. We want to leave it as that. And we want to do detailed targeting. Now, detailed targeting is where you really tell Facebook the types of audience that you want. Now, we specify the country, the age, the gender. Now we want to specify people who are interested in entrepreneurship. Now this might be a little bit technical, because right now you may not have a lot of experience when it comes to finding audiences, but Facebook has a really cool feature inside of here that's going to show us exactly who we should be targeting when we type in something like entrepreneurship. So now we typed in entrepreneurship, right? We'll see exactly how many people. Facebook is telling us that we have 70 million people in the United States and the United Kingdom that are interested in entrepreneurship. But in my experience, I feel like this is way too much. Okay, where I want to be, sometimes it's between 200,000 and 2.5 million people. That way we have a really wide window for Facebook to work with. If we are, advertising to everyone, we're not advertising to anyone. If you're speaking to everyone, you're not speaking to anybody. So this is too broad in my opinion, and Facebook is telling us right here that our audience is fairly broad, so we want to keep it even more narrow. Okay, so if we come here to suggestions, Facebook is going to show us exactly the types of audiences that are similar to what we are already targeting right here. So we see small business owners, small business, and so on and so forth. So here you see people behavior, by interest, by job titles, by interests, pretty much by anything. So Facebook is so powerful in that it allows you to target based on people's behavior, people's interests, and the things they're most likely to be interested in on Facebook. So here you can select people who are interested in starting a home business, or you can even see more suggestions, small business owners by behavior. By behavior, Facebook knows that these people are small business owners. So you can go down the list and select as many audiences as you want. But if you are running ads for, say, conversion and leads, I'll make a separate video on how, you can, on the best strategy to select audiences. But since this is just, for you to get an idea on how to start running Facebook ads, I'm just going to, be, fairly broad in my approach here. So if you want to select people who are interested in freelancing in just about anything, Facebook will give you a suggestion of audiences that are closely related to what you already have. So you don't have to think about, who am I, the audience. But as a business owner, I always recommend that you have an idea who your audience is, so that way you have a baseline and you know exactly where to begin. Okay, so now let's say we have two audiences who are interested in own businesses and entrepreneurship, and you can also narrow your audience. Maybe you also want to include, meaning people who are in this bucket right here, but also interested in something else. So you want to do narrow audience. So this is something I'll make a video on, but just have in mind that Facebook will give you all of the information you need about your potential audience. Okay. So right here we have automatic placements and manual placements. Now, automatic placements is just you telling Facebook that I want you to show my ads where people are most likely to click on it. Okay, I give you the opportunity, I give you the permission to show my ads anywhere. Show it on desktop, show it on mobile, show it on mobile apps, show it anywhere, but give me something that where people are most likely to click on it. So that is what automatic placements are for. But for the manual placements, if you select that, meaning we want to specify exactly where we want our ads to be shown. Maybe our website is only mobile optimized. We want people just on their mobile phones, or maybe want to target people on Instagram, just Instagram. You can check, you can uncheck, you can check Facebook, you can uncheck Facebook. Let's say we want to target just Instagram, right? Want to target Instagram feeds, Instagram stories, and Facebook feeds or Facebook stories. You want to check both. If you're trying to target people on Facebook feeds and Instagram, so you want to check both. And if you come down here, you will see the different placements that Facebook allows when you're running ads on the platform. You will see here we have the news feed, Instagram feed, Facebook marketplace, Facebook video feeds, right column, meaning if you are on desktop, on the right column you see some small ads. That's what the right column is. If you see the Instagram Explore, maybe you want to go on the Explore page on Instagram, you want to show ads on there, Facebook will let you do that. You just have to check this box right here. So these are some of the placements that you can select when you're doing manual placement. But if you're just getting started, I'll just say you want to leave it maybe automatic placement and see how it performs. Then you can decide whether or not you want to specify for Facebook. So since we've done that, we want to do next, and it takes us to the ad, meaning this is where we are able to upload our images, upload our text or the headline, what people are going to see. Remember I said Facebook has three sections. We have the campaign, we have the ad set, and we have the ad section. Now this is what people are going to see, the website that people want to go to. This is where we specify exactly. Okay, so you want to name your ads. Oh, one thing I failed to mention. So you want to name your ad set as well. So that way it is, distinguishable from the rest of the ads. So let's say we want to name our ads, the ad set, so that we can recognize what ad set, what audiences are inside of this ad set. So we can do own business plus entrepreneurship. All right, so we've named our ad sets and we want to go ahead and name our ads as well. So if you want to name your ads, you want to name it something that you can easily identify. Maybe a short description of what your ad is about. Maybe you want to, run ads based on the type of image you want to upload. You can say image, and if it's a video, you can do video ad. Okay, now that's the name of a ad. You can name it whatever you want as long as you can identify that name from a lot of names inside your ads, because sometimes you'll be having many ads inside of one ad set. Okay, so this is where you upload your image or your video. So what people see on their desktops when they go on their phone, what people are going to see, you want to make it something that something that grabs attention, something that makes people stop scrolling and look at your ad, because these are some of the things that Facebook considers when they show your ads to your potential audience. So you want to make it something that is going to catch attention, something that is eye-catching. Okay, so here you want to go to add image. So I'm just going to upload a random image from my computer. Let's see what we have. So we upload that. So this is what is going to show up on different placements. So you can edit your pictures. Facebook has an internal editor that's going to allow you to resize your picture, so that way it shows up how it's supposed to show up on different placements. So this is for the Instagram. Instagram is vertical 9:16, and this is for Facebook Instagram videos. You can do 1:1, or you can leave it as the original picture. And this is for the right column, what people are going to see on the right hand side. Okay, so we do next. Okay, so this is what people are going to see on the preview right here on the right hand side. This is how your ad is going to show up on different placements, and you can click on them to see what it's going to look like, so that way you have a very good idea. Okay, all right, so your primary text. Okay, this is what people see. They see a picture, now they see a text that accompanies it. This is going to tell them what your ad is about. So I'm going to do, this is a test ad by Daniel. Okay, and this headline right here, I'm gonna do. Now your headline is what people are going to read. This is going to be maybe something attractive, like your call to action, like buy one get one free. Okay, so I'm gonna do buy one get one free. Now this is going to be the the text. So we'll be able to see that once we have our website specified. Now the description, that's optional. You can just add some extra information. Maybe there's something else you want people to see. Maybe you have a free shipping, or you have some additional thing that's going to allow people to, or that's going to incentivize people to click on your ad. You can do that. But here we want to add our website. Let's do, for example, www.google.com. Okay, that is where we want people to go once they click on our ads. Okay, now if we come here, all right, so this is what it looks like now. As you can see on my screen, we have Facebook. This is the image right here, and this is the headline, buy one get one free, and this is a test ad by Daniel. Now that is the additional description, and this is the headline right here, and we can specify what we want people to do. The call to action, we have a ton of them. We have no button. If you don't want anything to be there, you can do sign up, you can do subscribe, but I always want to do learn more if you are running ads to your website, or maybe it depends on the kind of action that you want people to take. So but let's leave it at learn more. Now tracking, this is how you want Facebook to track your website. If you have a pixel setup, again, if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it up in the cards. This is how you allow Facebook to track whatever happens on your website, so that way you have a deeper insight to what goes on inside of your website. Okay, so setup. So if we have a pixel setup, it doesn't look like this ad account has a pixel setup, but if you watch that previous video, I already set up a pixel. If you already set that up, it's gonna show up here, and this is where you add your pixel to your ads, so that way Facebook can track and they can properly attribute what goes on inside of your website. So this is how you set up your ads, and once you do all that, all you have to do is click on publish. All right, so our ad is already published, and if you refresh that, it's going to say in review. So Facebook takes about anywhere from an hour to 24 hours, sometimes longer, to review your ads, just to make sure everything complies with the Facebook terms and conditions, all the policies. You're not breaking any rules, so that way they can properly show your ads and help you make more money in your business. So I'm going to turn that off because we're not trying to run any ads right now. So I hope this has been really insightful. I hope you learned something. You go from campaigns, which is where you specify the campaign objective, to ad sets, where you target your audience, to ads where you specify how you want your ads to show up. Maybe you want to do a video ad or an image ad, and the website that you want Facebook to track. Okay, so that is how you do that. And I'm going to make subsequent videos if you're trying to optimize for something else, maybe for leads and conversions. There's a different way that you do that, but this is just to give you a general idea on how to start running Facebook ads the proper way, not by using the boost post feature that most people are probably used to. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. I appreciate it. And also leave a comment down in the description if you have any questions. I will be sure to get to them. Again, my name is Daniel, and I will see you in the next video.